Hello all, it's Sharon and
Nate.
in today's video we're back and we're going to show you our kitchen tour. So this is where we left off last time in my little hallway area where we have our Go Tray map. So as you come along here you'll see our fridge. It's decorated and I have covered people's faces up with magnets just because I don't have their permission. There's my mom. And here is our good friend Monica. And then we have lots of different decorations and pens and bottle openers and lots of magnets because Nate loves his magnets, his little notes to himself. And then more down here, the magnet tiles. And then we have our daily schedule. We try to stick to this pretty much. This was more of the summer one. It's changed a little bit now that we can't go outside as much. And then I have the to-do list. I just got this from the Dollar Tree, but it doesn't stick on the side of my fridge like I had planned. I'll show you what's inside the fridge. Not much. Like it's got basic things. Get the breads up there. Then like pudding and fruit cups. And like some juices here. There is some tiles in here for Nate's like little experiments he's doing on them. Some other mixed up drinks. And then some pop and juice and water. Some fruit. And then this is where we keep the milk and cheese in that one. Vegetables here. There is the milk. And then other condiments. So that's the kind of fridge setup. And then this is the freezer part. So we have all this like frozen food stuff. And then his extra salamis are there. I also keep the ice and ice packs over here. His popsicles and freezies. So yeah, that's the whole fridge thing. Then I'll show you above the fridge. So above the fridge we have these like cupboards up here. I was going to use them for storage, but since I don't cook or bake, I do have all the pots and pans and the salad spinner, the oven mitts, strainer, stuff like that, because I have a general fear of like the oven and the stove, so I always use the air fryer or the microwave, so I just keep that up there in case somebody does want to cook something. But then as you come along, there is the built-in microwave, which I really like, and then cupboards up here. This is where we keep all the like mugs, glasses. That box in the middle keeps all the sharp knives. And yeah, so I do drink a lot of tea. So the glassware there with the bees came from the Dollar Tree. And then these metal cups here are from Dollarama. And then in those teal containers there are the trees and the people for his little village setup. And the basket at the very top has all the little houses and the little buildings for that little village setup from the Dollar Tree. And then when you come back down, there is our kettle, this little Diet Coke can with some flowers in it that Nate decorated with some gem stickers. And then his Mario mug is here, and there's like some tea and sugar cubes and little sweeteners, utensils and little spices, salt and pepper, little notes to myself, labels. This you'll see in an upcoming video from the Dollar Tree. And then you have the glass top stove here. Like I said, I rarely ever turn it on. I always use the microwave, which I don't know, I've heard is not good as well. But as you come up here, there is this cupboard up here. They don't really want you using it. It's kind of blocked. You can take that white thing out of there, but it's a vent system, and they don't want anything falling on the stove, so that's why that's up there. And then over here is where we keep some extra like stuff. So there's some paper straws, our plates, which are also from the Dollar Tree. They're bee themed. And then the smaller plates and our bowls. And then I have some cookies up here on top of the toaster. This little sign here, this says welcome to our hive. And then this cup that has some orange flowers. And then over here there's a bank that I gotta glue. That's Nate's penny bank. And then these signs up here are stacked up. They're from Dollar Tree as well. And then these ones down here, if I have like something hot from the microwave, I'll put it here just to cool down. And these are from, there's 3 different ones from Dollarama. And then this is our toaster oven, which I like to do pizza in this. So then I will show you what's over here on this shelf. Sorry, before I show you the actual shelf, I'll just show you what's over here in these drawers. So just here where I keep like the trash bags and Ziploc bags. And then down here is this extra large mug that I have tea in sometimes. And then some oil, and this is like a bunch of different like Chex Mix, pretzels that I had a little bit left, so I just kind of mixed them all together. Our juice container and our blenders down here. And then this is like the oven. We have this up for St. Patrick's Day. And then when you come to this cupboard here, this is like Nate's snack cupboard. That's where I left all his, like, any little candies. There's more chips in there. And just all kinds of little things like popcorn, Oreo cookies, stuff like that. And then in this one up here, this drawer here, is where I keep this type of stuff. So it's kind of like the junk drawer, like batteries, little screws, super glue, that type of stuff. So now back to this like shelf. Now this shelf is supposed to be one of those ones that goes over your toilet. But I thought that when I got it on Amazon, I thought it'd be perfect for storing where the garbage can goes, and then gives me lots of storage space as well. So the trash can itself, my mom gave me, so it's a double one where you could do trash and recycling. But we always have lots of recycling and not so much trash. So I have the small little trash can from Dollarama, and then we have the broom and dustpan here. There's an apron here for Nate, another oven mitt, and like some pot holders. And then when you look in these baskets, there's different cups for Nate to grab easily. Some paper plates. Like sometimes he just has snacks and stuff. And then there's some of those little juice packets that you can put into your water. And some other ones you can squeeze in. And then there's my Glow Friends that I've had since I was a kid. So they're hanging out here as well. And as you come up to the next shelf, there is birdseed and peanuts because we go on nature walks. So we'll take those with us. Some candies. This little beehive here, and there's like a plastic bee up there. This was a game, but where the bee popped up, but it's there. We have Bumblebee, the Transformer, and these little bees from Dollarama. There's a car that Nate gave me, this napkin holder, and this bee little sign here. Napkins are from Dollarama, and then this one here, a little button from Tim Hortons. There is lights here, which I'll show you in a moment what they look like at nighttime. I often, when they're sleeping, I will turn them on. And then over here we have this little bee towel here. Fly swatters come in handy. Now that we live in the country, I thought there was more in the city, but the country is kind of worse for that. But I like it because this is metal, so we have these done by magnets underneath, so that comes in handy. And then we have this little jug up here. It came from Dollarama, but I've been sticking fruit stickers on it, or vegetable ones. And then there's just some, more fake flowers in it. And then we have the bee clock. And then there's this actual honeycomb that we found on a nature walk with a plastic bee on it. And some other little candies and chocolates in there. There's some Kinder Egg toys here. There's this dragonfly container that came from Dollarama. And a little toy with a bee. And then there is an Our Generation doll here. I forget what her actual name was, but she was the beekeeper. She came with this little sprayer here. So, yeah, I have her up here just because she is the beekeeper. She also does have the bee hat, but it's not here right now. I have that in the closet. So this is what it looks like when it's lit up. So I absolutely love that. And the lights, the purple ones were from Dollarama during Halloween time. And then the little bee ones here came from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, I just love how bright it is. It gives this corner nice light. So the other cups that we keep in here are usually our travel ones that we take when we're in the car with my mom. So they're currently in the dish rack right now. But as you come over, here is my air fryer. It doesn't really match my kitchen, but I absolutely love this. So I'm glad to have one of these. This is a little game I came up with Nate where you toss the beads in this container. Then I keep this here because often if I'm doing dishes, I'll be watching somebody on YouTube or listening to something. So I usually keep my phone here. And then we have this paper towel holder with the bees and these yellow flowers with the little bees. Our tree is up here as well. And I'll show you that when I show my living room side. But we have this here which holds bananas. There's also some half-open bags of chips. And we have it decorated with some beads for St. Patrick's Day. Now this, you'll see the third one on our learning shelf. But these are fun kitchen sponges that came from Amazon. So this is the bacon and egg one. And the other one is a pancake one. So yeah, just have them. There's some decor. And then we have some other little items here for St. Patrick's Day. Nate's plants are there, which I'll show you again when I show the other side. And then we have our dish soap. This has some family photos on it, so I just have it turned around. But this is what the sink is looking like. And I got this from Dollar Tree. I have to balance it off of my little dish pan. but it seems to be working for that kind of stuff. I missed having a double sink though, so that's why I have to have the dish pan. And then our dish rack, which is kind of boring, and then drying area. Then this is the plant that Nate put together from Temu. So we just have it here on the counter. And then I have my little wax melter here. And then there is a bee little tablecloth runner that goes across the counter, which I like. And then we just have some drinks up here. And I'll show you the other side of this when I do show my room and like the homeschool area. And then when you come down this way, there is another drawer which has all the manuals, and I just keep like mail and stuff in here. So a lot of the manuals came from like the dishwasher and the fridge, and I just left them in here. And any ones I get for like our bed and my futon, I just put them in here as well. And we have this dish little hanging cloth here that Nate gave me. It's Montreal Canadian themed. And in here is where we store cereals, are all here. And then down here is soups, and then back there is pastas. And then we have the dishwasher, which I never use. I used it once when I moved in, and that's about it. And there is a bee mat that came from, I believe, Temu, that my mom gave me. And then over here, this is very secured and locked at all times, as much as like I always double check it. I don't know if I can do this one handily. But down here is where we keep all the cleaning supplies or chemicals and like stuff like that. This is like my fresh box. This I put in those little mesh things, and I put them in my garbage can. They don't work well in my new washing machine. And then we have some other wax melts. I mainly use vinegar and water to clean, and that's like dusting stuff, little sponges. That's where I store all this type of stuff. And then over here is where I keep all, like there's different straws and the cutlery, stuff like that. And then when you come down to this drawer here, the air fryer liners are in there, and all the dish mats and stuff like that I keep in here. And then different rigs for different holidays and stuff like that. These I absolutely love. These can go on our bicycle handles, and then these bottles from IKEA fit in them, so you can take a drink on the go with you. So I love those little pouches. And then lastly is down here is where I keep all of Nate's main dishes. So like his little trays that he likes that are divided, all his little cups, stuff like that, different bowls. These ones here with the Spider-Man from Dollarama, the plates are back there. Yes, I keep all his little supplies here. So I hope you all enjoyed our kitchen tour. Thanks a lot for watching this video.
Take care and bye for now.